So I just watched this video from my favorite creator, Cecilia Regina, and she was talking about how Black women are not warned enough about the good guys as much as they are warned about the hood guy. And as someone from the hood, I feel like it was only right for me to give a observation that only someone that grew up in these environments on why that is. So when you have what is deemed as a good Black man in our community, most of the times that is by force.
She lost me already. How the hell is that by force? Does somebody have to force you to be good? Is that the only men that she's ran into? Just men that have to be forced to be good? You can just inherently be good. Nobody's forcing me. Nobody's forcing me to beat my woman or yell at my woman or not have any type of emotional intelligence. That's she already lost me. Throw it down in the comments.
He does not to be the good man. He is the good Black man because he has never been cool enough to be socially accepted into any other circle. And he has never been the cool guy in the gang. He's never been the cool guy that sold drugs. He's never been the cool rapper. He has never to any of coolses.
And here's the thing. Yeah, I know she's talking about from our community, but just because you put cool in front of something doesn't make that cool. You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh yeah, cool drug dealer, you know, cool guy that's been out of prison now. Is that cool? You know, like that, just because you put it in front of it that just makes it lame. Like you don't have to be, there are cool, you know, I'm sure there's cool guys in those sections, but designating it as that doesn't make it seem cool. It just misdirects the young dudes that are, you know, watching and absorbing that information. Obviously we have rap, so that's a cool, but that's an art form and they're trying to rap about their experiences, but everybody can't live that and then make it out of those situations with that same mindset of, oh, this is cool, this is good to go. So she's already wrong on 2 points now for me. I don't know.
That are very prevalent in our community. And I'm not trying to be anti-Black, but I'm just being real about what is glorified in our community, right? So this quote unquote good man has become a good man by default. And deep down, he resents that. And he wants to be like these other cool guys.
See, and I don't understand that either. How would somebody become that by default? Wouldn't the by default be the drug dealer or be the rapper or fit in whatever the cool boxes you were defining before? Wouldn't that fall into the default? Everybody wants to be cool from the get-go. That's her point she's trying to make right now. Everybody already wants to be cool, so why would somebody go the opposite way of the trend? Throw it down in the comments if you understand that.
But he does not have the heart to do any of the things that the cool guys do besides treat women badly. Because one thing that is glorified, and I think it's actually universal racially, is that the cool guy is the one with all the women and the one that women badly, right? So in order for this Black man to feel validated or...
Hold up. She tried to like slip that in there. I don't know if you guys caught that. She tried to conflate being cool with also still treating women badly. She tried to put it back. It was very sly. She did it like smoothly, but she tried to be like, you're the cool guy. You have all the women and you treat women badly. That is not, stop, lady, stop. Cut it off right there. That's not how that goes. Let's continue.
Cool, or as if he is like them, the only way that he can do that is to treat his woman badly or to treat women badly, have a bunch of kids, be to women, because he is not going to do any of the other things. Now, why most Black women continue to choose hood guy over this man is because the difference is with the hood guy, he already has all that validation, right? And whether that's right or wrong, or you support it or you don't, he's not trying to get validation from other men anymore because he already has. The hood dude has already done everything that he needs to do to prove himself to the streets to get the respect that he wants.
Oh my God. Why are the grown men trying to prove themselves to the streets that they already don't own? Why is that? Makes no sense. So you're saying that this man that's the woman, that's the good guy, the hood guy that checks all the cool boxes is the same dude that's trying to prove himself to the streets? Why does he care about what the streets have to say? Or they're just a bunch of random dudes that are there, like maybe, and if they're not random dudes that are there, they're dudes that have been in that same line of, you know, I'm a hood dude the whole time and haven't grown and haven't developed, haven't had a career. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I agree. It's good money, I'm assuming, right? And it's fast money, and you don't know if you're gonna make it to the next day. Every day is a blessing, right? If you're in that circumstance, or you have to be in that circumstance. But why, as grown men, are we trying to prove ourselves to the streets? That's just, the framing is just weird for me. I don't know.
As a man. So if he wants to get a wife and settle down, he does not care what nobody thinks because he already has his respect, versus the good guy who never had the respect to begin with. And now you're going to go, now you know, we
why wouldn't the good guy have respect? She said the good guy didn't have the respect to begin with. So him treating everybody good around him didn't garner respect. Him doing everything he's supposed to do in his job didn't garner respect. Him taking care of his family and treating people right around him didn't garner respect. Him not trying to poison the streets just to make fast money didn't garner respect. What?
Know how men get treated when they treat their woman good. We know it. We see what they do to Russell Wilson. How dare he love his wife, right? Think about that to a man who has already always been invalidated. He'd never joined the gang that he wanted to join. His friend did. He couldn't do that. He had to go home and study. So I think that's why a lot of times good black men turn out to be so much worse than the Pookies and the Ray Rays, because yes, he's great on paper, but he hates and he wants to be like that. He wants to be those men, and dogging a woman out is the only way that he's going to be like those men, and it's as close as he's going to get to his hood rapper fantasy dream that he has.
All I'm going to say for this one is that your energy, so her energy in particular, attracts that type of energy of man to her, right? This is her lived experience. If you're attracting those kind of men that you know are good on paper, but are also flipping it and treating you bad, that's that same energy that's bringing those men around. Maybe you need to relocate or work on yourself and change that type of energy that's making them attracted to you in particular, because I promise you that there are good black men out there. I for sure know Atlanta is absolutely full of them. And like if you go Atlanta, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But let's be honest, guys, there's good black men out there. Like, so to be like, oh, the good guys they hate being good guys. You know, they want to treat women bad. And this is kind of scares women too. Because what if a girl is dating a new guy and he's really good and he checks all the good boxes, but then now she sees this video and then she's like, well, you know, I heard before a girlfriend was talking to me and I know that you're going to turn out to be bad anyways because you're good and you check all the boxes and you were never a hood, you never selling drugs, you know what I'm saying? And I know that's what you wanted to be anyways. So I'm already ready to get yelled at. He's going to dog me out and all this other bullshit. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Hit the button if you like the video, and then subscribe so I can see you guys in the next one. This has been a mini Vibes on Blahzaye. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.